therefore vulnerable to possibly buckling. To fix that issue, the engineers invented something called a lamella. It's a four-part structural system, beginning with the primary columns that travel down from the top of the tower down into the foundation. The second aspect sweeps back into the elevator core. The third part curves sideways, connecting column to column. And the fourth part is that amazing, intricate lattice work that ties the whole system together. Distributing the weight of the tower allows Alhambra to meet the ground with this unprecedented open lobby. And 1,200 feet above, the tower meets the sky with another amazing open space. A skyscraper top different from almost any in the world. Almost every single super tall skyscraper in the world meets the sky with a spire. Empire State Building, Sears Tower, Burj Dubai, Petronas Towers, all of them. But here at Alhambra, they're going to do something a little bit differently. Rather than give the best real estate to a TV antenna, they're going to reserve it for one 170-foot-tall, completely open, amazing restaurant. Now, to pull that off, this concrete building is going to switch at the very last minute from concrete to steel. So, Ali, why are we putting a steel column into an otherwise concrete building?
Our last slab in this building will be at level 350 meters.
So then how do you hang glass? How do you have that facade when you have no more slabs to hang on to?
That's why we are using this steel column.
Architects wanted the restaurant to feature a wall of unobstructed windows, but they had no way to support them. Typically, glass is hung at the edge of two floor slabs, but with only one slab and open space above, they had nowhere to hang the windows. Their solution? Build a massive 20-ton steel truss protruding 30 feet from the core wall that could hang the 17-story glass panels while not blocking the dramatic view of the Gulf. Today, the first of the truss support beams is being installed directly into the core wall. So the tower crane, perched over 1,300 feet in the air, has sent me down a present, 2 shackles. So now, we're going to attach these shackles to the top of the beam. We're going to do something kind of we don't normally do. We're going to give you a beam cam. So we're going to rig this camera, get this on nice and tight, looking down the beam, traveling about 1,200 feet in the air, spinning over Kuwait, coming over top. So, look set. What do you think? You want this turned a little bit this way? You think more up? Yeah. What about this? What about like that? No?
Yeah.
This is good. This is good? We're happy? You want to turn a little bit? Wow. Everyone's a director, apparently. Yeah, I got Antonioni, Kubrick, and Spielberg here working with me to get this shot just right. We're there. We're recording. Okay, let's send her up. We're good. Let's do it. Let's go. Here it is. 4 tons of steel. So with the piece now up, we're going to get in the elevator and meet it at 1,100 feet in the air to wait for it to come into place. This steel lift begins the work on the crown never before attempted. Okay, so now I'm at the very last slab that's just been poured, and if you look over there, the columns made it up here. The next step is to get it up and over and inside the center core of the building. So the beam's going to come up and over.
Yeah.
And we'll fix it right on that plate right there.
Exactly in this place.
And it's this steel structure right here that will extend out all the way to the edge of the building.
Yes.
To support this 17-story open space, teams have to carefully weld this beam into place. It's coming around. It's coming around. It needs to carry the enormous load of 16 tons of glass. Okay, come on down. It's coming down. Keep it coming. Okay, stop there. There we go. 2, 1 inch, about a ½ inch. And we're touchdown. We're down. So as you can see, the column is now in its final location. The second door is yelling. I've gotten 2 bolts in place, so it's more or less squared away. The next step, once Senegar yells a little more, is that he's going to weld it in place and lock it in. He's not yelling, he's burning his weld.
Okay. Nicely done. Well done. Thank you, man. Look at that. I lost some arm hair because of you. That's okay. It's fun. Between friends, burning is cool. Okay. Are we done? The welding is done. Welding is done. The piece is set. The column looks good. This is one of the most important first steps to taking this incredible tower and crowning it not with a spire, but with an amazing, almost 200-foot tall open space that will give you a view of Kuwait like no other tower has ever done.
Coming up, building a tower that can withstand a vicious desert sandstorm.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
But first, how much weight can the Al Hamra lobby's lamella structure safely support? The answer after the break.
In the Sea of Taiwan, 7 celebrities form 2 teams to take part in one wet and wild competition. Emotions will swell, spirits may break. Who will paddle their way to victory? Do big things. Let's go kayaking. Fridays on Discovery Asia.
Every dish has a story. With each story comes chapters of time, tradition, and rediscovery.
有中味的感觉吗？
这个太好吃了，这个粥。
With each bite, we peel back layers of history and flavor.
所以我是希望把传统的一道菜继续传承下去。
Old Taste Detective. Fridays on the Asian Food Network.
Let's get rolling.
The Great Food Truck Race is hitting the Gulf Coast.
It's food truck time!
From Texas
Houston, we have a problem. The power's off.
to South Beach, Miami.
We're gonna lose this challenge. We need to get these orders out.
It's a swashbuckling road trip
The rule of this week is to not get eliminated.
for 9 food truck rookies.
This is $25. Come on, you gotta be joking me.
The Great Food Truck Race. Tonight on Food Network.
Searching around the globe, Huda Ali is on a mission to uncover the secrets behind glass skin and the perfect figure. Discover the strange and fascinating world of beauty. No matter what it takes.
Cantik, berkilat.
Beauty Detective premieres 31st March on Discovery Asia.
The trivia answer: the Al Hamra lobby's lamella structure can safely carry up to 55,000 tons, which is more weight than the Titanic. Kuwait has some of the harshest weather on the planet. In addition to the oppressive heat, they also average 27 punishing sandstorms per year, with winds topping 50 miles an hour. It's critical that the Al Hamra Tower can combat these winds.
So, for example, at a building of this height, which we're talking about 1,350 feet tall, one of the tallest in the world.
Correct.
How will it be engaging the wind? I mean, how will this thing move?
Buildings do move backwards and forwards. Often they drift as much as maybe the height of the building divided by 500. So a building of this height could be moving as much as 3 feet backwards and forwards as the wind is blowing.
That much?
Yeah.
On your average rectangular-shaped building, the wind hits the facade as a united force. This generates a positive vortex on one side and a negative one on the other, causing the building to sway. One way to lessen that sway is to confuse the wind by changing the building's shape. For example, making it wider at the bottom and narrower at the top. Al Hamra went a step further, twisting the entire facade, thereby not allowing the wind to organize and dramatically reducing the sway.
So the somewhat, or the seemingly strange asymmetrical shape of the building actually benefits the building by calming down the impact of the wind.
Yeah, I mean, the geometry of the building is complex, and it gave us, of course, it gave us some challenges, but there were some advantages too, and that is one.
The same innovative shape that protects Al Hamra from the wind also allows for something spectacular on the other side of the building.
The Alhambra Tower is designed such that the south side of the building blocks the aggressive desert sun. But the north side of the building is the opposite. It's all about opening up the views to the incredible Persian Gulf. So if the south side of the building is wrapped in stone, the north side of the building is wrapped in 11,000 panels of this amazing glass.
Wrapping curves in glass is difficult. Most skyscrapers use a technique called faceting. Small flat panels are aligned along a curve, but this only creates the illusion of a curve and not the real thing. At Alhambra, because the north face curves at such a large radius, they're able to do something that's rarely done.
Here you've actually curved the glass itself.
Yes, it's a curved glass itself, but due to big curvature, big radius, you can curve the glass. For a small curve, you cannot.
Right.
This is good. We have good chance because this is a big curvature, so we made it a curve.
To generate the gentle curve, 1/3 of the 11,000 panels have an 8-degree bend. And these panels are delivered daily to the installation floor via the tower crane. They come in 2 sections, because at 3 tons, the 6 panels are just too heavy to move altogether.
Whoa. I got one of those busted wheels like at the supermarket that goes like this. So with the glass panel now removed from the crane, we're gonna slide the puppy into position, put it up into a hoist, and literally push this piece of glass outside the tower. Okay, here, good?
No, here. Put it here.
Over here?
Yes, over here.
No, it's over here, fellas. What's going on?
Enough.
Fellas?
Crews have to be careful when pushing it out, because the surface is covered in a layer of silver oxide that gives the glass its reflective look, but also blocks solar radiation.
Let's lift her up. Oh my goodness. They're holding it at bottom with that rope, slowly easing it out until right there. So the panel is now down, but the one obvious problem is the panel is looking in at us, right? This is the facade of the building, so we gotta flip it. And you can see from here, although it's solid, you can see that curve. Keep it tight. Oh, look at that. As I tighten this last screw in, you really see what I mean about this being a real curve of the building. Look at this thing. One smooth, long, beautiful line. And you can imagine why. Sitting in your office, looking out from this glass at that. This building is made for this site.
Installers use 100 panels per floor to cover Alhambra's curved facade. But the challenge comes when the glass panels have to join with the twisting concrete flared walls.
So the trick is, how do the two come together? So today you're gonna see how the curving glass wall of the building meets up with the twisting concrete wall of the building, and quite literally, fills the gap.
Aluminum flashing is used to fill the gap, drawing a thin line up the curve of the wall, blending old world stone to modern sleek glass.
Hello.
I'm
Danny.
Yeah.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
What's your name?
My name's Smith.
Smith?
Yes.
Have you looked down there, Smith? There's nothing there.
Yeah, I suggest you should look straight and look up, and don't look down.
Yeah.
That makes you scared.
That's your suggestion. That's a good suggestion. All right, Smith, I'm coming aboard.
Okay.
Oh, that's bad. You know, what makes this job especially difficult is that if this were a normal building, putting on this metal piece we're going to apply would be the same on every single floor. You just pull the gondola up and do your work. But because the flaring wall travels along the full length of the building, every single floor we do this job, we have to move the gondola horizontally. How did you pick your American name, Smith? I mean, how did you decide that?
So I think I like Will Smith so much. It's to my favor, so I choose his name as my English name.
So you saw Will Smith movies and you loved them?
Sure, I love him.
What was your favorite Will Smith movie?
Black Men.
Men in Black.
Yeah, Men in Black.
Yeah.
1 or 2?
Both.
Both, yeah.
Okay. So this is it. This 6-foot-tall L-shaped piece of aluminum is the flashing that's going to take us from glass, turn the corner to meet the concrete. Myself and what's your name?
Shung.
Shung? Myself and Shung are gonna make it happen. All right, Shung, you and me. Ready? Let's not drop this. Oh my God.
And the job is made harder.
Okay.
Thanks to the tight working quarters.
Shung's on my foot.
And the wall's twisting shape. To ensure a seamless curve the entire length of the building, they have to first get the bottom in place and then adjust the top.
So Shun's getting the screws in place, then I'm coming over top.
World.